Hello, you. I'm Kris KeyZ, and welcome. This is absolutely the best place for music creators, music producers, and my entrepreneurs. In today's video, I'm going to show you why you should start adding audio to your Logic Pro loop library. If you're not doing that already, start adding some of your ideas, some of your samples, and just random stuff into your loop library. Now, I've been a music producer for over 12 years professionally, and as a music creator, it's somewhat more therapeutic to create music more often than not, right? So many of those times, we're not creating full songs. I'm guilty of it. I know a lot of you guys out there are probably guilty of the same thing. We just create a lot of beats. They're not finished, but they're still random good ideas, whether that's a drum loop, sample songs, whatever it is, they're just not finished, but they're dope. And maybe we can come back and revisit them on another idea down the road. Now, what should you do? Well, maybe you're recording a vocal session and you have a singer that just messes up or they hit this one little note and you're like, man, that's dope. Save it as a sample and drop that ad lib. Just save it as an audio sample, leave it on your desktop, or you can quickly just drop it into your loop library. So you'll be able to come back, and this will do a couple things. Some of the benefits are you'll be able to revisit ideas all in one location while you're working on any session. All right, that's number one. Number two, you'll get the feeling of you're not wasting time with just empty and unfinished beats, so that will build your confidence. And three, this will open up a whole new lane of inspiration and motivation for you to create more often without getting burnt out and writer's block. All right, so y'all know what time it is. Let's get into it because it's keys time.
It's keys time.
All right, I'm gonna show you step by step, literally, how to start from an empty session and then be able to start adding audio or samples into your Logic Pro loop library. Now, what I like to do is start with a VST, or it could be the drums, it could be anything. But I'm gonna go with my Heat Up 3. This is a dope VST pack I just got. I think it's by Initial Audio, yeah. Right here, I just got it. Man, some really, really cool sounds. I'll put one of those little thumbnails at the top up here, so if you want to check out some of the sounds in it before you purchase it, you can. But man, it's really good dope, and I'll also put a link in the description for you to download it as well. But what I like to do is just start with any instrument. I'll start with, since Kris KeyZ, let's go with some keys over here. Just some random. All right. So what we're going to do is just create a random idea. Now, this part you'll have to do on your own. But let me just create something really quick. Let's do, what's the tempo, 120? All right, so I'll just press record here and create something. Press K for my tempo to come back on. So here we go. All right, so I don't think, was that 4 bars? Let me see, I think that was. Let's just scoot it over here. Oh, I need one more bar. So let me try something again. Let me get 4 bar loop going here. All right, so nothing over the top, just crazy, right? But I want to show you exactly all the steps to do it. Now I'm going to quantize, press my hotkey Q to do that really quickly. Make sure I am, 116. Now that's the first step, just create your sample. Now say you create this and say, man, this is absolutely dope. Now what you want to do now is a couple ways you could do it. You can go in here. Now what I like to do is the hotkeys and press Control B. And what that's going to do is convert it from a Midi to a waveform. And let's just call this keys, right? Press OK. Because we cannot add our Midi into the Logic library. I can show you on some other videos how to save your Midi. All right, so now I have it. Let me just mute this other one. I'll play it again. So it's the exact same thing I just played, right? 4 bars. All right, so what I'll also do is go here and cut that to just make it a quick 4-bar loop. Now, step 2, or that's step 2 right there. Now, step 3 is export it to your loop library. Now, what you could do is go up here to your top, to this little button. If you hover over it might say loop library, or you can press on your hotkey O. That's what I like to do. And it's as simple as dragging and dropping your loop in there. Now this screen is going to come up, and this is where you put all the details in so you'll be able to find it later, guys. Now this is very important. All right, so I'm going to name this KeyZ loop. Let's just call it logic tutorial. How you spell tutorial, guys? Tutorial KeyZ. All right, I think I spelled tutorial right. All right, now you can say, is this a loop? Which, yes, it is. Or if it's a one shot, which a one shot, guys, is more like something, a sample. You just trigger it one at a time. Like just as soon as you let go, it comes off. But this is a loop. Is it major or minor? I think this is major. Yes. All right. Genre. It gives you tons of options over here. We can go. Let's just go. I don't know, guys. We could just let's do hip hop, R&B. The key, I believe I was in B flat. All right, and the BPM. This is very important too, guys, because this is how it will save your BPM. Now, if you change this to 100, definitely make sure your tempo has 100 set right here, okay? So now, after you have that, which my tempo is 100, now I go in and add my instrument descriptions, okay? So this was a keyboard, it was electric piano, and then I can go in here and give it a little bit more details. It was a single instrument. No, it wasn't an ensemble. It was electric piano. We can say it was a little cheerful, a little melodic, not too melodic, I guess you would say. You can add whatever you feel comfortable in there. All right, guys? And when you finish with that, you want to go down here and press create. And you're done. All right, it'll bounce it down and it'll convert into your loop library. Now, how do you go back and find your loop? Well, once again, you can go over here. If this isn't pulled up, just click this button over here or press your hotkey, which is what? Oh, right there. All right. And you can manually go ahead and here and search, which I called it, I think, logic tutorial or something like that. Tutorial. Yeah. So you can see it pops up that way. But what if you got, like, over time, you don't remember the names of half the stuff you create, which you're like me, right? So what you want to do now is go up here to the top where it says all genres, and you can go to where it has my loops. Now within there, you can have your loops, and you play it, you press it, and you can hear the loop. It's 120. You hear it playing down here, so it'll loop automatically for you. I can turn the volume on and off right here, do some other cool things, turn the volume up and down, but you have it. And if you want to use this loop, let's just say this was a new session. Let me delete this. If you just want to use this loop, all you have to do, guys, is just drag and drop. Look how easy that is. 120, your BPM. Let's press my K so to make sure it loops up. Boom, there you go. And the cool thing about it, guys, you can always change the tempo, and your sample will match whatever tempo you have. I just went down to 87 BPM. Let's say I go to like 140. You know, so it's a really, really fast, easy way. And guys, man, it's just, man, you can literally go in here and use tons of samples. Say, let me just put drum loops or something, all drums. So guys, if you're just on a quick run, you want to do something, say it's 128. I mean, the hey. Guys, it's really fun way to start saving your original stuff and start creating on the fly. Well, if it's too fast, let me slow it down. Hey. All right, guys. So that is how you add your loops into Logic library. Very simple like that. So, all right. So if you pull one of my loops up, definitely start using that. Tag me in it. Comment below, guys. I hope you got something helpful out of this video. Don't be a stranger to my channel. Click that subscribe button. It helps me out definitely a lot. And if this helps you out a lot, be sure to also smash, boom, that notification bell and share it with one of your friends. You know, that would definitely help me out as well, and maybe help your friend for tapping in with me. All right, guys, I'm only a comment away. If you have any questions or comments on the material I'm putting out, until next time, I'll see you guys at the top, at the tip top, and you know what time it is. It's keys time.
It's keys time.